So when you enter the building, we have a system through ProCare where you're registered, and anybody that's authorized to pick up your child has their own code. So we know who's picking up and who's dropping off. So when you come into the vestibule, you have to put your code in, and that will check your child in and out and also unlock the door so you can enter the building. We have an infant toddler room that is just over a year old. So that classroom we started August of 2019. In that classroom, there are 2 teachers to 5 infants. They do a lot of self-exploration. There's a lot of care with the 2 teachers in there. The fridge and freezers in there so that the teachers have access to anything that the infant might need, infant toddler might need, whether you need to bring food, breast milk, any of those things. So the next classroom is our Preschool One Classroom, referred to as P1, and that classroom is ages 18 months up to 3 years old. We want the kids to be as independent as possible throughout the whole process of being here at school. We're helping them as much as they need, but we're also encouraging them to do for themselves. In that classroom, we have a theme each month, and within the theme, our teachers will focus on one letter, one color, one shape, and one number in that classroom. So they're going to be on a loop with those subjects throughout the entire month, because we want the kids to actually know them at the end of the month. We don't want to throw a bunch of letters at them. We want them to actually know it. So we're going to talk about letter L over and over and over again until the kids get it. Our next classroom is our P2 or Preschool 2 classroom. That's for ages 3 years to 4 years. In that classroom, again, it's all about independence. We want them to do as much as they can for themselves. And we will also be working on the colors, letters, shapes, numbers. They will just focus on 2 of all of those. So again, we're on a loop with that. We want them to actually learn it. We also are constantly working on social emotional skills, and that's throughout all the classrooms. The next classroom is our Preschool 3 program, or we refer to it as our P3 program. And that classroom is ages 4 to 6 years old. In that classroom, we're getting them ready for kindergarten. And we will work on counting from 1 to 100. They do early addition, early subtraction. They will work on learning 45 sight words in English. Some of the kids who are really strong in reading and letters and those things are going to also be able to read the sight word books that go with the program we use, as well as reading Spanish sight word books. We believe that if you believe in what a kid can do, they're going to rise to that expectation. I think that a lot of people underestimate this age group and that they can do way more than anyone thinks. Our multi-purpose room is used if the weather is too hot or too cold outside, so we're able to have the kids in this room to play. So we have lots of toys that we can bring in here. So we also use the multi-purpose room for optional classes that the kids can take. So those teachers will come in. We have Jump Bunch, which is a sports-themed class, so they work on gross motor skills. We have Tots, which is a basketball skills class, so also working on gross motor skills. Soccer, another gross motor skill class, and then we also have Art a la carte, which works on fine motor skills. So all those classes, the kids will get pulled out of their classroom and brought out to the multi-purpose room with those teachers to do those classes, and those are optional. So on our playground, we will go outside twice a day for 30 minutes each time. We do have the flexibility to stay out longer if the teachers or maybe the kids need it. We have started a little garden that our families have helped me start out there so that the kids can see some bugs and grow some food and learn how to take care of plants. There's also lots of trucks and basketball hoop and toys for them to play with out there. I look forward to meeting you, and please visit us on our website.